This French automaker is taking to the skies.
Whoa! What is this thing?
It's a flying car, darling.
The French automaker Renault and Miami-based design studio The Arsenal have collaborated to create the Air 4, an actual flying car based on the legendary Renault 4L hatchback sold from 1961 to 1992. The Air 4 is more than just a design study, as it celebrates the 60th anniversary of Renault's People's Car. Furthermore, Air 4 is the Arsenal's first car from the studio's Road-to-Air division that envisions the future of private transport.
Welcome to the future.
Arnaud Belloni, Renault brand global marketing director, explained, "This collaboration with the Arsenal was a natural fit. The flying show car Air 4 is something unseen yet, and a wink to how this icon could look like in another 60 years. Renault is no stranger to restomods, but the Air 4 is taking it to new and unprecedented heights, literally. Ever since the Wright brothers invented and flew the world's first motor-operated airplane at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina in 1903, man has had an insatiable thirst for launching motor cars to the sky. American motorcycling and aviation pioneer Glenn Curtiss came up with the autoplane in 1917, humanity's first attempt at building a flying car or roadable aircraft. The Curtiss autoplane came with an aluminum body shaped like the Ford Model T and the tri-wing assembly of a Curtiss Model L trainer aircraft. It never lifted off the ground, despite having a 4-blade propeller and a 100-horsepower V8 Aero engine. The best it was able to do was hop off the ground briefly, which meant it needed a whole lot of runway to display its sub-aerobatic skills. The Renault Air 4 is essentially a modern-day Curtiss autoplane, but instead of having a Ford body and tri-wings, the Air 4 more closely resembles the Jetson 1 eVTOL personal aerial vehicle. No, not those Jetsons. This one. Other flying cars have stuck with conventional designs, like the Terrafugia Transition and the Aeromobile 5.0 VTOL with 4 wheels and folding wing designs. Since it has no wheels or tires, you cannot drive the Air 4 on the ground like you would a standard roadable aircraft. Like the Jetson 1, it has 4 two-blade propellers at each corner of the vehicle, like a drone, while the chassis is in the middle of a rotoframe, housing the all-carbon fiber Renault 4 body shell in the center. It's essentially a quadcopter with a vintage-inspired body derived from one of the most iconic Renaults ever made. The 4L, or Quattro, was the world's first mass-produced hatchback. It was also Renault's first front-wheel drive family car. The automaker sold more than 8 million units of the 4L in over 100 countries in a 30-year production run, the mark of a true icon. For its 60th birthday, Renault came up with a brilliant way of reintroducing the 4L to a younger generation of gearheads and futurists alike by making this vehicle fly. Each of the new Renault Air 4's 4 propellers creates 209 pounds of thrust, enough in total to provide an 840-pound lifting capacity. The maximum flight ceiling is 700 meters, or 2,297 feet, while the top speed is a modest 58 miles per hour. This vehicle has the ability to take off flying at a max speed of 31 miles per hour and needs to slow down to a max speed of 6.7 miles per hour to land safely. In flight, the Air 4 has standard inclinations, or the angles at which it's able to fly, of between 45 degrees and 70 degrees. See? Who says geometry can't be exhilarating?
Don't make me do math!
As it stands, there are no plans of putting the Air 4 into future production, although we won't mind piloting a Restomod quadcopter in the next 5 or 10 years. Of course, we might all need a driving and flying license combo to operate a flying car. But then again, the Renault Air 4 is strictly for the skies, and the FAA rules would have changed by then. You can check out the Air 4 at the Renault Atelier on the Champs-Élysées in Paris, France, until the end of the year. While Renault has not revealed specifics on future events, they have confirmed that the Air 4 will grace the stage at car shows and special events in Miami, Florida, New York, and Macau throughout the year 2022. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Slash Gear videos about your favorite tech are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.